Hey guys, Joe DiGiulio, CEO and founder of DiGiulio Financial. Happy Friday. I just had basically a brief point I wanted to go over financially with you guys on your personal finances. This is important because this is the difference between you retiring at 50, at 60, at 40, and also buying that dream house in 5 years, paying for your kids' college education, being able to buy that Maserati, that Ferrari, even taking it down to the scale of maybe I just want a Prius, I want to fucking travel around the world, and we'll beat that out, don't worry. But with that being said, what we look at here is we've got basically a circle, right? And our circle, let's just assume this is all our money. All our money is put in this circle. We're throwing it all in cash, brokerage accounts, 401ks, real estate, we're throwing it all in there. And so what is the biggest thing about this is our net worth basically. So our net worth is the accumulation of all our assets. And what is capital? People always talk about working capital, making capital, investing to make capital, short-term capital gains, long-term capital gains, but what is capital? All capital is the ability to utilize money to leverage it into some formality of investment that's going to ideally have a return on it. It's going to make you more money, right? That's all it is. So when we think about your net worth, and we think about how to streamline this process and making you the most amount of money possible, how do we do that? We'll start off with the basics. Think about history. Does history repeat itself? Most people say yes, but that's an opinion, so I'll leave that in your guys' corner. Secondly, what is it that is something that is respectable in this country? A Nobel Prize. What does Eugene Fama have? He has a Nobel Prize for creating modern portfolio theory. Modern portfolio theory by Eugene Fama in the 90s. So what was that based around? Diversifying. Basically, he created such a strong portfolio theory that you essentially saw that if you didn't diversify, you were in a very tough spot within your life's finances at some point. But here we go. So we've got our net worth. But what do people forget about? This bucket right next to it. And this is my insurance threshold. And many of you may be asking, what is an insurance threshold? What does that even mean? And what that means to you is that the United States, and by the United States I mean the IRS, life insurance companies, financial institutions, they decide how much insurance threshold, aka how much death benefit you can secure your loved ones with, you can secure tax shelter dollars with, based off of your income as of today. So the standard rule of thumb is 30 times your income. So when you turn 60 years old, guess what happens? That gets cut down to 10 times your income. When you're 20 years old, guess what? It might be even as high as 40 times your income. So your income threshold is how much insurance can I get? And you might say, why would I want insurance? I mean, why would I even want to know my insurance threshold? And the biggest reason why is because you're basically saying, how much money can I shelter from the IRS? Because the fatter my death benefit can be, the more money that I can shelter away that's tax exempt from the IRS. So, I mean, I know my insurance threshold is 30 times my income. Do you know your insurance threshold? Have you had an audit ran? Have you had a financial advisor look at it? Have you had someone that's an experienced financial advisor on the life insurance side, private equity side, real estate side, tax planning side, and all the above look at it? I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But keep that in mind because this is not driven out of insurance. This is driven out just knowing your threshold because the more threshold you can apply for based off of your current age and income, the more money we can take from your net worth and we can put it under this umbrella of once we know your insurance threshold. that's really all I got for you guys. It's Friday. Have a great weekend. Joseph Julia here again. And remember, keep in mind that your insurance threshold is more important than you probably think. Cheers.